Hey guys, it's Rachel from Desert Blossom Crafts. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to crochet the crunch stitch. This stitch is composed of just two simple stitches, slip stitches and half double crochet that are alternated. It's super easy to make and it makes a great closed fabric, perfect for things like scarves and blankets. So without further ado, let's get right to the tutorial. As far as materials go, I'm using an H 5mm crochet hook and just some leftover worsted weight red heart yarn I have in my stash. But you can really play around with different things for this stitch. With this combination, it made for quite a thick fabric, which is great for things like blankets, but not so great for something like a sweater because it's kind of a little bit stiff. So I would play around with yarn and hook combinations for this, but if you need a nice thick fabric, I do like the way the H and the worsted weight is going together. So to get started, I've made a foundation row of 8 foundation single crochet. I like to start all my projects using this technique. If you're going to start with the foundation stitch like me, you'll need any even number. If you want to start with a chain stitch that is a little bit more traditional, you can use any odd number of chains and then just make a row of single crochet and you'll be on the same exact step that I'm at here. The point is, once you get done with that first row of single crochet, you need to have an even number for the stitch to work. Once I've got that, I'm just going to chain one and turn my work. This chain is not going to count as a stitch throughout the entire thing. And to start, I'm just going to make a half double crochet in the first foundation stitch. Then I'm going to slip stitch in the next one. And you're going to want to leave these slip stitches loose, and I'll show you why on the next row. Then I'm going to half double crochet, slip stitch, and just repeat this across the row. So like I said, any even number will work for this, which is really nice. It's a nice and easy multiple of stitches. So here I'm at my last 2 stitches. I'm going to do one more half double crochet and then one more slip stitch. I'm going to chain one and turn, and now you can see these the little bars that were on my swatch starting to form. So now what we're going to do is half double crochet in every slip stitch and slip stitch in every half double crochet. So I've already made my chain, and if we look here, I ended on a slip stitch. This is how every row is going to be. I'm going to half double crochet in that very first slip stitch. So here it is, and as I turn, I'm just going to work my half double crochet into that. So this is why if your slip stitch is tight, it's going to be really hard to work into it. That's why I recommend just not pulling the slip stitches at all, kind of leave them as a bigger 2 loops there. So I've done my half double crochet, my slip stitch, and now I'm doing another half double crochet and another slip stitch, and you just keep alternating with this across. Half double crochet, slip stitch, and you should always end on a slip stitch and start on a half double crochet, so if that is off, you know you've accidentally done something wrong and you can go back and check. So there is my slip stitch at the end. So I'll just do one more row with you so you can really start to see the stitch pattern form. So I'm doing my half double crochet at the beginning because we always start with a half double crochet, and then slip stitch, half double crochet, and again, because my slip stitch is loose, it's not even hard to put my hook into it. Slip stitch, half double crochet, slip stitch, 2 more, half double crochet, and slip stitch. So here's what the back is now starting to look like. You can see there's 2 rows here where you can see those bars. And that is really the texture that will keep coming as you continue in the crunch stitch. It'll start to just look like this more and more. I hope you guys have enjoyed this tutorial. The crunch stitch is super easy to make. I hope you find lots of projects to make with it. If you did enjoy this tutorial, I would really appreciate if you gave the video a like, and come subscribe to my channel if you want to see lots more tutorials and patterns like this.